Hi, I'm Allie, nurse practitioner with 5410 Weight Loss. I wanted to show you how your package comes so that you know what to expect whenever you get it. Whenever you get the box, it'll have it labeled saying that it needs to be refrigerated. It'll have your name on the box, just regular FedEx box. Whenever you open it, you'll have your medication in a silver bag. It'll say on there that you need to refrigerate it so that you know that your medication is inside here. And so just know that it's in here and not just an ice pack, okay? Your medication, if you get B12, will come in a box or BioBoost, and we'll explain that later. And then your insulin syringes will be inside there separately in a bag. And you'll have alcohol swabs as well. There will also be a paper in here that explains all the products that you got, just so that you can see and match exactly what you have in your box. If there's ever anything missing inside of your box that you were supposed to have, please keep everything and take a picture, including the box, because the pharmacy requires 24 hours from the time that it was delivered to be reported. That way they can replace it for you. So we'll need to see this paper as well as everything inside, including the silver pack. All right, so inside of your medication pack, let's dive into that first. Whenever you open up the actual pack, you'll have your ice pack that's been keeping it cold, and then your medication box inside. You want to keep the box so that way you can always refer back to it for directions, because it's going to be labeled with the exact dosing that you need for the entire program. So as you can see written on here, which we will show closer later, it's going to tell you the exact amount that you need to take for all 3 months. So please keep this box, take a picture of it, don't throw it away. Inside there, you'll have your vial. If you're doing our beginning 3-month program, for example, you're going to get a 3 ml vial. In that 3 ml vial, it's going to look about 1/3 full, okay? And we'll show close-ups of this in pictures so you can see. It is normal to be that way because 3 mLs is a very, very small amount of medication. For instance, it's only about 3 syringes full of your insulin syringes that you have, or equivalent to half of an infant Tylenol syringe. It's a very, very small amount of medication. And whenever we show you the dosing and how to inject in our next video, you will be able to see how small units really are. So in this one vial, it says on here that there's 3 mLs. In that 3 ml vial, you have 300 units. So that's divided up enough to be enough for 10 units once a week for 4, 20 units once a week for 4, and 40 units once a week for 4. So if you take it as directed, it will have enough for 280 units with an extra 20 units left over. So if you go up early on your dosing, which we'll talk about later, then you will use that extra 20 units in here. So that's what comes inside your box. Now we'll talk next about dosing and how to inject. And please let us know if you have any questions.